The Great Base Initiative, Chapter 2, Lesson 1, the parts of the racket in the ready position. Tennis terminology is a lesson unto itself. No matter how simple the terms are, we have to, as teachers, enter the student's world. The parts of the racket like the parts of the body. You have the racket face, you have the head of the racket, you have the throat of the racket, of course the grip, and then the butt of the racket with the butt cap. So in teaching little kids the parts of the racket, we just do this. Take the head of the racket, put it on your own head. Take the racket face, put it on your own face. Take the throat of the racket, put it on your own throat. Take the butt of the racket, put it on your own butt. Now the edge of the racket. And with the edge of the racket, we can go into the ready position. Take the edge of the racket, put it on your nose. Now push your hands away from your body. The ready position is the position to be ready. On every shot, with the exception of the serve, you organize your feet, you organize your hands. It's a hopscotch movement, a bunny hop. And as you organize your feet, you organize your hands, you put your racket in this position. Interesting enough, the ready position is one of the only things that tennis teachers, from my experience, agree upon. But what you want to do is be able to look over the top of your racket so it doesn't impair your vision. The racket is in a neutral position. It's between your forehand and between your backhand. The racket's at a 45-degree angle. Ideally, what you want to do is you want to weight with the racket with a forehand grip. In our next segment, we'll go through grips. But a forehand grip will center the racket. A backhand grip, the racket's not centered, it's not on edge. In the ready position, you want to push your hands away from your body. Now, an adult-sized player, it's a basketball. A junior, it's more like a volleyball. By the time you push your hands out, you could drop a basketball between the butt cap and your belly button. So the elbow is going to be raised. Anatomically, when the elbow's in, the racket face is open. When the elbow's out, the racket face is vertical. It's natural to have our hands to the side, so most players don't have an efficient ready position. They have their hands too close to their body. So push your hands away from your body. If you're a two-hander, you weight with two forehand grips in this position. If you're a one-hander, you would weight with your index finger on the racket face, cradling the throat of the racket with your fingertips. So the ready position is this position, and you'll find that the ready position is the forehand volley. The ready position is the backswing for the forehand ground stroke. So we'll have players be sloppy to the side like this and say, okay, split step, organize your hands, organize the ready position. Typically when matches are televised, we don't see the ready position. We'll see the pros with all their idiosyncrasies. Pete Sampras, for example, on the forehand side, he puts the racket in a backhand grip. The backhand side, he puts the racket in a forehand grip. I think years ago how Borg used to do this. So the pros have all these idiosyncrasies, but by the time the toss goes up, they split step in this position. Now, the ready position, I think going back to Vic Braden's book, many people didn't read the book because they saw Richie Lay, the model for stroke production in the book, the illustrations, he was like this. The ready position, there's a fatigue factor to it. You want to be very, very loose, but right before you hit the ball, you organize your feet, you organize your hands, and that's the ready position.